Hey guys, Peyton Snake back here again for another Blu-ray update already. Yes, I know. This is my November 26th Blu-ray update. I got 6 Blu-rays here. Yes, already I came back with an update 2 days later. As you know, um, and that's probably because I had extra money for some Blu-rays I can get. Because the last time I did this update, I got some Black Friday stuff, but usually every year I collect coins and I cash them in. I got $90, so that's why I got more Blu-rays, and it's pretty obviously why I got to a new update already. So yeah, but this day was great. So all Blu-rays, 6 Blu-rays. So let's get started. Now the first one I got. Now this I'm guessing this wasn't in the at the Black Friday sale in a Target, because I got this at Target for $4. So because it wasn't in the movie section at all. It was where the clothes section was at my local Target. It was Mean Girls, the one with Lindsay Lohan and Tina Fey in it, and I actually kind of like this movie. I mean, even though most of these girls' titties are fake, but you know. But this one, it was pretty good chick flick film. They did a sequel to it, but it was like one of those direct-to-video type films. I don't think that ever came out to Blu-ray at all, the second one. But if you hadn't seen Mean Girls, about this Lindsay Lohan's character, Katie, she's 15 years old. I think she used to be homeschooled or something, and I think it's about her going to like high school or junior high or something, and she ends up going to like being with this clique, or it's some kind of like clique or club. Yeah, it's a clique with these girls. They're just basically mean. They're nothing but bitches, and talking about like certain clothes you're allowed to wear on certain days, and basically, I don't know. She's like basically sort of like some kind of like under. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of a good chick flick in my opinion. The sequel I only saw once. I saw it on TV on ABC Family. Well, it's called Freeform now, but I think it was like decent. I think, but I think I like this one better. Alright, the next one I got was the CRAZIES remake. This one I also got at Target. It wasn't in that Black Friday sale thing. This was just on like a regular sale. But I only watched this once, so I can't really remember what happened in this. So, but I am gonna rewatch it, obviously. So and I know that there is an original CRAZIES movie. I never seen that one, so I don't know what that one's like. So, and I know it came out to Blu-ray though, like a couple years ago. Yeah. Now the rest of these I got at Dover Mall. And before I get started for the Dover Mall stuff, I'm thinking that they're going to be closing down soon. It's the same thing like Movie Stop did, because now I was there today, and their horror section, it was like very small, and they're basically doing the same thing like Movie Stop did. They like half of the store is like a bunch of that crap, like the dolls or those movie cups or whatever you call them, and the other half is just movies. But they're just like basically. So I'm having a feeling that they're gonna close down at some point. I don't know when they're going to say it, but I know they are. Just the way they're going, because I mean, I know that's why Movie Stop closed down, but keep your fingers crossed that I could be wrong. But the next one I got, no, like I said, I got the rest of these I got from the Dover Mall, aka FYE. But this one I got. This one I have is this Blu-ray double feature with Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, and Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. This one I got for $10. And you know, in these kind of things, they're like basically, in a way, they're out of print because they're supposed to be expensive on Amazon. Like that one with Part 7 and 8, it was like, jeez, what was it? It was like $70 or something. Or it must, unless it was lower now, I don't know. But I mean, but they want a lot for that one. I didn't see that one in that store. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten that as well. But and I do have the 3 and 4 double pack. But I'm glad that these kind came out because like these are the ones that were from that box set, and it's got the regular those original Blu-ray disc from the from that box set. Because this one just has one disc with both of the films in it. But the other set I got, it was a 2-disc set. Yeah. And Part 5, that one was really always my favorite one in the series. It's just basically about, you know, it's Tommy Jarvis, which he was in, he was like a kid played by Corey Feldman in the 4th one. He's basically going to some kind of like halfway house. He's a teenager now, so he's going to this halfway house because, like, you know, I think he went to a nut house because after what happened in the 4th film, and you know, I think there's some kind of like killer on the loose, and I really don't want to spoil it, this one, because I just don't. It's if you've seen the movie, you probably understand why I don't really want to spoil it, but I don't really want to because there's like a lot of good twists in it. Just to say. And Part 6 was the one with Tommy Jarvis as an adult, and basically him and his friend from the nut house, they go see Jason's grave because Tommy basically he wants to get rid of his body, like for good, like tear it up into pieces and stuff. And there's a scene in the beginning when he ends up stabbing it with one of those poker things from the you know, from those fences. It ends up getting electrocuted or something, and then Jason ends up coming back to life and terrorizing kids at a camp, and, you know, Tommy's trying to tell people that Jason's alive, and obviously people aren't believing him. They think he's cuckoo. And, you know, but it was a pretty good film. I actually always really loved the Friday the 13th films. I think the only one I didn't really like was probably the Jason X. I think Freddy vs. Jason was an okay film, though. Yeah. Alright, the next one I got... Now, this one I got for $5. It was another double pack with the original I Spit on Your Grave and the first I Spit on Your Grave remake. This is a obviously double feature. Got this for $5, and I always really loved the original film and the remake. I kind of like the second one, the second remake. I did not really care for the third remake, but the original movie. If you hadn't seen any of these movies, the original one, it's about this girl. What's her name? Jennifer Hills. She ends up renting this cabin or something, and she's writing a book. And one day when she's out on a canoe, she ends up getting raped by these 4 people, and you know, there's this one guy who's like basically sort of retarded. What's his name? Matthew. And they basically, they're saying like, "Come on, man, we got this for you. Come on." And I think when they're done raping her, they want him to kill her, but he doesn't. He ends up not killing her because, you know, he feels bad because it was basically her friend. And then, you know, Jennifer Hill, she ends up getting even by killing all the people, the men that raped her. But it was a pretty good movie. But this is the original 1978 director's cut, so this is the unrated director's cut in this one. And the remake, it was sort of the same thing. It just you know, different. There was some different deaths in it because, you know, the time frame and stuff. They can do all sorts of, like, you know, all those effects that they can do. But yeah, probably some of the same characters. There were some different characters. I think some of the same death scenes, some of the different death scenes. The second one, I Spit on Your Grave too, didn't really have anything to do with the what's her name, Jennifer Hills. It just had to do with this girl. I think she ends up getting kidnapped by a group of these rapists and taking her to their house, and chaining her up, you know, just like that movie, The Cleveland Abduction, and that, what's her name, not Michelle. What the hell is that girl's name? Damn, I cannot think of her last name. Michelle Knight. That's her. It was basically like that, you know. But then they try killing her by, you know, putting her in a suitcase and then burying her in the basement, because, like, the floor in the basement in that second movie was like dirt. Assuming that she was dead, but she wasn't. She ends up going around killing the people that kidnapped her against her will. The third one, that did have to do with it was basically, the third one was basically sort of a sequel to the first remake. So I'm guessing they were saying that the second one never really happened. I don't know. I did review about the third one. If you guys would like to watch it, that video of my review of it, but I did not really care for that at all. I mean, there really wasn't even. I mean, there was only 2 death scenes I really liked, but there wasn't really any. It was like, you know, what the hell? But yeah. Now this next one I got, again, this one I don't really know why I got this edition. You guys are probably going to get confused about it. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really cared about editions. Only probably like Arrow Films, I guess that's what you call it, and Scream Factory, and that's it. But this is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think I got it for $9, I believe. Yeah, $9. And of course, and this is the original release that came out, and everyone knows the original Texas Chainsaw, the one with Gunnar Hansen, group of those kids who they end up riding on that van, and, you know, there's that crazy dude. What's his name? I don't know his name, but the hitchhiker, and, you know, I think they end up getting lost or something, and they end up going to the house of Leatherface. Leatherface is killing them one by one. Everyone knows this. It's a good classic. I might watch that tonight. I don't know. And the last one I got, which I think this was $7. No, wait, $6. It was The Thing remake, the 1982 film, the John Carpenter one. I only seen this once. I cannot remember what happened in it, but I think I really kind of liked it. And yeah, in 2011 or 10, they did that other Thing movie. It wasn't a remake or a second remake. It was basically a prequel to this one with Mary Elizabeth Winstead in it. But yeah, but that's pretty much all I got. So yeah, that went fast. You only had to wait 2 days for this next update. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.